What's up, everybody? Today we are out at the Orchard Town Center in Westminster, Colorado, and this video is going to be all about what it's like to play and live in this area. I'm Alex Miller with the Jordan Terrell Group.
Hi, I'm Elise Santani with Jessica Uphoff's team at NFM Lending. Alex, we should probably explain to the people where we are because we're in a really kind of weird part of Colorado in that there's a lot of cities that kind of bottleneck right into this part of town.
Yep, so we're right on the edge of Broomfield, Westminster, and Thornton.
Basically 144th and I-25. And Alex invited me here today because I happen to live in this part of town just a stone's throw away.
Yeah, what I love about this area is just all the houses and the neighborhoods around this area. This is a great shopping center for families, and it's just got a lot of fun stuff to do and a lot of different restaurants that are great. So some of my favorite restaurants that are in this area are Happy Sumo. Snooze Eatery is across the street. That's a great breakfast place. There's Three Margaritas. That's a Mexican restaurant that's excellent.
I love Law's Chop House. It's new, it's really delicious. My husband and I go there on date nights, and they also have a restaurant, Elevated Q, which is just behind us. It's a great barbecue place. My kids love it. We spend a lot of time up here. They do a ton of cool stuff here. Like my kids see Santa right over here around Christmas time. They set up a big Christmas tree and Santa's there. They have the Easter Bunny, there's concert series. They do a lot of stuff to get the community involved. There's a farmer's market. It's really just a beautiful area, and I love it here. Yeah,
it really is. It's cool that it's like an outdoor shopping mall too. So, and then also if you live in the area, there's like your Target right across the street. And then obviously all your clothes shops like Macy's, Lululemon. It's
even a huge Lululemon.
Yeah, which
big.
I've never shopped there, but Elise shops there all the time. It's a little bit above my pay grade. There's also like a lot of fun things to do. Even for like adults, there's the Whimsy Paint and Sip. So you pretty much go there, have a drink with your friends, and they like teach you how to paint. There's a place called Monkey Business.
Yep,
Do you ever take your kids there?
They're too old for it now, but we have had birthday parties there. It was great when they were younger. But now, a couple doors down from Little Monkey Business is an escape room.
Ooh,
yes.
I saw that.
Yes, so we've not done that yet, but they're anxious to check it out. So that's exciting. And they're putting in an axe throwing place.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of stuff to do here. And then, Elise, do you go to the movies here at AMC?
Always.
They got the comfy chairs out there. They got the reclining chairs.
They have a bar.
Yeah, and so like just a bunch of fun things to do for all walks of life and all ages. So Elise, like I know that you live in this area. What made you choose to come and live in this area?
If you would have told me 15, 20 years ago that I was going to live in Broomfield, Colorado, I would have laughed at you and said, "Where's Broomfield, Colorado?"
Right.
But as you know, it goes, life changes, and I'm married and I have 2 little boys. So being in a community that is very family oriented was very, very important. So when my husband and I were looking for a house, we decided that the schools are great here. There's a ton to do. It's a lot of families, and this is where we wanted to be.
And so what else like do you like about this area, and like what are the neighborhoods and like all that like?
Gosh, there's so many great neighborhoods around here, and that's the good thing is that in walking distance from where we are, you can buy a townhome, you can have a condo, you can have a single family home, you can spend $500,000 on something, you can spend $5 million on something, all within walking distance of this area. So there's a big variety that can suit a lot of different people who are in the housing market. There's a great Lifetime Fitness right down here, so that's fun. There's tons of bike trails and walking paths.
That's awesome. Yeah, and that's one of the things that I love the most. So some of the like popular neighborhoods are Lexington, Mckay Lake, Huntington Trails, Spruce Meadows,
The Broadlands.
The Broadlands. So
they have a great golf course. My husband golfs there.
Yeah, so most of those are like kind of on the higher end homes. And like Elise was saying, there is properties with acreage. So it's cool to have properties with acreage where you can have horses, but you're still like 5-10 minutes away from this.
Yeah, oh yeah. And you feel like, I don't feel like I'm isolated out in suburbia because I'm super close to Boulder and I'm super close to downtown.
Yeah.
Nothing is more than like a 20-minute drive. So it's really nice. I can satisfy the demands of my family and we can still go out to the city when we want to.
And so it's just a beautiful community with, like Elise said, like there's condos, townhouses, and those condos like right there looking over Mckay Lake, like that's just such a great area.
And that's the thing too. You have the ability to live in this area in a newer home that you don't have to pay the Colorado prices and then go in and dump in hundreds of thousands of dollars to make it the way that you want it or update it. You know, everything is relatively new.
I would say they're like typically built, like the latest I'd say is probably in the 2000s.
Yes.
And then where do you do like most of your grocery shopping?
Oh my gosh. So a lot of times I'll go to the King Supers on 136th and Zuni.
Okay.
But there's a really big one that's closer to Anthem.
It's massive. They like sell shoes and pants there. I've like never experienced that at a King Supers.
You can get everything. You can get everything that you want there. And I do like that one, but I go there by myself. Otherwise it's, you know, I end up buying toys.
All the kids want all the things.
Yes, but it's a really nice one. There's a Whole Foods nearby.
Okay.
There's a Natural Grocers. There's a Sprouts. So we have a lot of options.
And then it's great because we have Costco's just, what, 15 minutes?
Not
like
even.
The next exit up. So that's off of Highway 7 and I-25. There's also a Topgolf up there, which is super fun. I'm not super into golfing, but I love to Topgolf. That's my kind of golf.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I was there on Saturday.
Yeah, it's
a
a
good
fun
time.
place.
Yeah.
And so what else, like, I mean, do you take your kids to the rec center at all? Which rec center do you guys go to?
Hall Durda is the Broomfield Rec Center and it is incredible. It's new, they have a ton of different classes, good availability, it's close, it's nearby. There's a place called Broomfield Commons, which if you have kids that play sports,
you're probably going to be there all the weekends on the summer and fall.
Yes, that is where I spend all of my weekends, and it's tons of soccer fields and football fields, and it's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of time there.
And there's also a dog park over there, so if you have dogs, like this area is super dog friendly.
Yes.
Everybody's all about their dogs out here in Colorado, so it's cool. They have like a small dog park and then one for bigger dogs, and they're pretty massive. I don't know if you have a dog, but
I do. I have little Ruby.
Yep.
She loves that dog park as well. So in this area, the school district is awesome. It's Adams 12, and my kids go to Meridian Elementary.
Okay, I've heard great things about that.
Yeah. Oh, I love that school.
The best.
I love that school. They have a wonderful principal. The teachers are fantastic. School grades, I believe, gives it a 9 out of 10.
Awesome.
So we're really, really happy there. And there's also amazing charter schools nearby. There's some private schools. It's just, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, and Boulder Valley School Districts is like one of the top in the state. And that's, you know, Aspen Creek K through 8, that's a little bit further west from here. But yeah, just overall great schools in this area.
You can't go wrong. This is a great place if you're kind of struggling with, I'm moving to Colorado, I'm unfamiliar with the area, I don't know where to go. Please make sure that this is on your radar, because I couldn't recommend it more highly. We're really, really happy here. Everyone is so welcoming and friendly. There's a lot to do. You can't go wrong.
And Elise, what do you not like about this area?
Traffic. If anyone hasn't told you, Colorado traffic, it's not great. But
especially on I-25. And is there any other things that aren't like you wish you had in this area, or that are kind of cons?
You know, we don't have a downtown.
Okay.
And I keep hearing that it's coming.
Interesting.
So I've seen some plans for the downtown Broomfield, and hopefully we can get that rolling. But you know, not far by is Longmont and Lafayette and Louisville, and they have really, really great restaurants, family-owned restaurants, a cute little downtown feel.
Right. So
things are not too far if you're looking for that downtown feel.
You kind of get your fix going to Denver, going to these other areas.
Yeah.
And they all have really great spots. And I mean, this kind of like feels a little bit like a downtown-y area, even though it's just a mall.
Yeah. I mean, this is great. We definitely spend a lot of time here as a family. We do shopping here. You know, we come to all the different events that they have, so it definitely fills the void.
Okay, awesome. And then last but not least, just talking about, you know, everything that's in this area is the hospitals. So is it St. Anthony's North that's right here?
Yep, you have St. Anthony's North, and then you have a children's hospital, their North Campus,
Yep.
which I can't tell you how many times we've had to go there.
Yeah.
So
hopefully you don't have to go there unless
Yeah.
you're like having a baby or something that's good, but
yeah, but you know,
at least you know it's
stitches,
nearby.
Yes, yes, and they're wonderful. They're, you know, the care at a children's hospital, you don't really want your kids to have to go anywhere else.
When it's like a super nice brand new hospital, when we
Yes.
took our son there, it's just like such a nice hospital.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we're really lucky. We kind of have something for everyone in this area.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Please reach out, shoot me an email, shoot me a text, or give me a call anytime. Would love to answer any questions you have about living in Westminster, Broomfield, or anywhere in Colorado. And we'll see you on the next video.
Yeah, do it again just for fun.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
And today's video is going to be all about living and playing and what it's like living out in this area. I have to do that one more time.
Yeah.